Welcome, beautiful souls. Today, we're going to dive into healing the physical body with Pleiadian medical technology. I'm going to channel the Pleiadians and have a little discussion about what they've been bringing to us and what is coming in the next couple of years. What are our possibilities of healing ourselves physically? Also, we're going to get into my two favorite healing modalities for the physical body, red light therapy and peptide therapy. I've got a document on each, and you'll find the link below in the description so you can download these PDFs. If you've already downloaded the Lightworkers Blueprint, all of my tips and tricks to get in the highest vibration possible or return to it, then you've already gotten access to my platform, so you can log in using that access to download the two free documents on red light therapy and peptide therapy. Now I'm going to start with a reminder. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I'm a channeler. So while I'm giving you these documents and tons of information, do your own research. Tune into your body. See what feels right for you. Every body on earth is unique. So what works for one may not work for another. It's solely up to you. But I wanted to bring forth this information and give it to you so that you can get started or get farther along on your healing journey. Because the next several years is really critical to our ascension. Clearing our mental, our emotional, and our physical bodies, upgrading all three of the bodies. Your energy body will naturally upgrade, but the other three could need a little work. I know mine have needed work this month, especially this past week. Before I channel the Pleiadians, I want to give you a little information on red light therapy and peptide therapy. Red light therapy uses the red light spectrum or the red light frequency and the near infrared frequency. But there are all the colors in the spectrum, and other colors of light are used for other healing modalities. Far infrared, like saunas, that also has amazing benefits. Red light therapy, RLT, or low-level laser therapy, LLT, or photobiomodulation, uses the specific wavelengths of red, which is plus or minus the 660 nanometers, and near infrared, which is plus or minus 810 nanometers. Those frequencies penetrate the skin at different depths, entering the cells to increase ATP. So basically, it puts gas in your tank. You can get these frequencies through the sun, but you will get them in larger, stronger, and more focused doses through putting red light pads on your body or standing very close to the panels. RLT gives you the benefits of more energy, faster wound healing, reduces inflammation, relieves pain, rejuvenates your skin, promotes hair regrowth, enhances muscle performance and recovery, supports brain and cognitive health, and so much more. The PDF that you can get from my website is 6 pages long with the pros and cons and more benefits and has a list of pads. It's very comprehensive. So you can see the face mask. Oh, it's making everything red. So you can just put the face mask on, and I have one for my face, one for my neck. I also have the mouth guard that does blue, red, or red and blue. And you literally just put it in your mouth. The red light pad. This is what red light pad look like. Now, this is 31 inches. The regular ones are 8 by 16 inches or something like that. There are a lot of different red light pad sizes, a lot that specialize in your hands or feet or knees. I just get the 8 by 16 pads and wrap them. So for me, every other morning, I have a pad wrapped around my feet, wrapped around my hands, wrapped around my knees, and then I wrap around my organs because it's all about the blood flow, and up my back. And then I do my face and neck. That's more for anti-aging. I personally notice a huge difference with red light therapy and peptide therapy. I'm in my 60s and I swear by both of them. So moving on to peptide therapy.
Peptides are short chains of amino acids that act as signaling molecules in the body. So they just tell your body what to do. They contain a combination of peptides that target the specific pathways. So they're telling your body to heal tissue or release growth hormones or enhance your libido. And they work for anti-aging, recovery, and so much more. Now, peptide therapy is almost always shots that you give yourself in the belly or thighs with a really small needle, similar to what a diabetic uses. It does become really easy. I am not a needle person, but I don't even think about it anymore. Very rarely are they oral. Technology is getting better at oral peptides, but we're not there yet. Now, you do need to be under a doctor's care for peptide therapy, and they can be pretty expensive. Nowhere near the GLP-1s, the semaglutides for tremendous weight loss. Nowhere near those prices, but it still can be a couple $100 a month. Again, I have the peptide therapy PDF, and it is like 5 pages long with the pros and cons and some recommended doctors, all kinds of information. And I also have a comparison PDF between red light therapy and peptide therapy, so you can choose one or both. I realized I forgot to go over the side effects of both. So red light therapy has very few side effects. You can get a little skin redness or irritation. Yes, you could experience flare-ups of pain or inflammation. Everybody is different, so you try it and see. Now, if the pad or the panel gets too hot, could you have pigmentation? I've never seen that myself. Or burns? Yes, the 31-inch pad gets really hot at the plug-in site. And so I put a washcloth between my skin and that little part because it did burn me once. So again, take care and try it out. Now, peptide therapy does have more side effects. You can have injection site reactions. It can be red or irritated or blood bruise. It could have changes in appetite, fatigue, different mood disturbances. Every peptide is different. And I have a side effects document that you'll download with all the rest of them that will give you all of the possible reactions to each of the peptides. And remember, with peptide therapy, you're under the care of a doctor and you're in contact with them. So you can get answers every time you're feeling off.
What a lot of women feel during menopause with the weight gain and the hot flashes and everything that happens, peptide therapy to me is a real lifesaver post-menopause. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Now, in a session with your soul, they'll give you recommendations on what will work for you, what won't. So again, go to the description or to my website and download the red light therapy and peptide therapy document and give it a read and see if it's right for you, because both of them are channeled Pleiadian medical technologies. Remember, everything that we're getting on this planet, we didn't invent it, we channeled it. Einstein was channeling, Tesla channeling. So everything already exists in some reality, some timeline, some plane, some dimension. It already exists. We just need to reconnect to it, remember it, tune into it, and bring it through. So a lot of the new medical inventions that we have come from our higher dimensional Pleiadian selves. People talk about med beds and they're coming and you can lay on this bed and everything will be healed at a molecular cellular level. And yes, that is coming. But as the Pleiadians told a client of mine in a session a few days ago, not every human wants to be healed. Not everybody is ready to give up their autoimmune, their disability. Autistic people, for instance, a lot of them are here on purpose. Their soul wants this experience and they are here to teach us. Some will let go of it, some won't. It is up to each individual, medbed or not, whether they're going to heal. So for red light, for peptide therapy, for any other healing modality, you have to be fully ready to release what no longer serves, to let go of your identity and embrace a new one. Something that I have done multidimensionally for years is use the Pleiadian healing beds. It's like a pod and you lay on it. Those of you that are old enough remember tanning beds, and they have red light beds now that are just like tanning beds. They're just all rimples. But like the tanning bed, you lay on it, then the lid comes over. And as you lay there, all of these frequencies come up and surround you. They're not bulbs, they're just pure frequency, pure essence, just colors. Like I see colors when I open my eyes when I'm laying there. And you can sense all the frequencies healing you, working on different things. Now, you don't have to know what it's doing. You just ask for healing. Ask your Pleiadian self, because I guarantee almost all of you listening right now, watching, have lives in higher dimensional Pleiades. It's very common. They are contributors to our human DNA, our human experience. And it doesn't matter if it's your Pleiadian self or not. Simply lay down and ask the Pleiadians to put you on a healing bed. And with your eyes closed, picture all of the frequencies surrounding you. Feel the energies and allow all of those frequencies to work through your body and heal everything, realign, recalibrate. And it's something you can do every day, every week. Just keep going, because as humans, we're holding on to a lot, and a lot is cropping up. And so we could heal one thing or release it or recalibrate it and find another thing come up next week. So try that practice and see how it feels to lay in a Pleiadian healing bed, a pod yourself. Okay, now let's tune into the Pleiadians. They're already here. We had such a wonderful talk the other day with this client of mine, A. We'll just say A for their name. And the Pleiadians came in. And one thing they said, you can heal pain with love. Yes, we are known for our medical technology, for our healing abilities. And we have given so many modalities to humans. Even Reiki is a Pleiadian modality. But remember, love conquers pain. And yes, we will repeat, you must be willing to release your identity, release your attachments, release everything that no longer serves, and be open to embracing the new you. You will feel different. You will act different. You will want different things. You will have different limitations, or we will say lack of limitations, when you start calling in the Pleiadian healing, whether it be red light therapy or other light frequencies. Your photon genie is a machine with many colors, many frequencies that you can stand in. So no matter what therapy it is, use it to release and renew. Now, we will tell you that these upcoming months in your year 2025, you will be doing some profound healing. The spikes of which you learned in July turn into higher, elevated multidimensionality, meaning you spike and release and then stay at the higher frequencies. And as you stay longer in these 5D and higher frequencies, you become a new being, a being of light, a more knowledgeable galactic citizen. So remember, the rest of this year, you are stepping into your new self over and over and over again, always creating a new self, a new level as you return to your true soul self. Your year 2026 and 2027 are going to be very profound indeed, with spontaneous healings, physical, mental, and emotional. The frequencies currently bombarding your planet do not tolerate illness, whether it is mental illness, emotional illness, physical illness. They do not support it. Therefore, let it go. Just release it and allow the healing to come in. Allow your wholeness and your completeness to come in. Become your future self, your highest self, The more you allow in, the more higher dimensional you become, the more you ascend. We will tell you that the healing technologies we are bringing forth are going to show up as major breakthroughs for major diseases, major illnesses in the next 1 to 3 years. Because once you have contact, you will be working with us much more closely, and many more healing technologies will become apparent because you will be in much more intimate relationship with us. Tracy is asking, when is this contact? We would love to see it be 2026, but the time schedule humans are following shows more of 2027. But the more you open, the more you release, let go, accept, call in, heal, renew, the more you do all that, the more you do not push back to 2028. You keep it 2027 and maybe bring it forth to your 2026. We are here. We are ready. We are bringing med beds to all of humanity. We are bringing advanced technologies to shift your DNA, to recalibrate your cells, to rewire your brain. It is all coming in. Ask for it, welcome it, believe that you are connecting to it and you can use it now. You can connect into these technologies now. And yes, you are still having a human experience. You still have a physical body. You will not turn light body and float off the planet. You are having a human experience and a multidimensional experience at the same time. Live both realities at the same time. Call in our healing technologies. We are here to assist. Okay. Download the red light therapy doc and the peptide therapy doc and see how you want to take control of your physical body ascension. As always, you can book a session and talk to your soul. You can get some really crucial information from your soul, your Pleiadian self, your guides, angels, dragons in a soul coaching session. In the YouTube comments, list, have you tried red light therapy or peptide therapy, or are there other therapies that you've tried? I mean, there are so many available, too many for me to list. What has worked for you? Share it with the community. Help others affect their own healing. Thank you so much for joining me, and happy ascension.